Tila Tequila's page on MySpace.com. You may be in the minority in this country. Tila's page has received 250 million hits. Billion. So who the heck is Tila Tequila?
Hi, this is Tila Tequila from A Shot at Love.
Casey Johnson, heiress to the Johnson & Johnson empire, has died. The 30-year-old gained celebrity as the girlfriend of Tila Tequila.
I'm not doing any interviews. I just want to do Larry King. Hi, Larry.
All right.
I really need to talk to my dad like that. I'm just kidding, though.
So I wanted to baptize these children for God's kingdom, and they said yes, but the grandma came over here and told them they cannot be baptized.
Hey celebrities, it's your boy Vitaly and welcome back to Vitaly Space, and I'm super happy to see your beautiful face here today. On this channel we're desperately trying to bring back the 2007, so you better join if you're new. As you can tell, today we're gonna be talking about the original social media influencer, the one and only Tila Tequila. Once upon a time she was the web's hottest hit girl. With over 2 million fans, she became the most famous person on MySpace, and was even proclaimed the Madonna of the website. She posed for Playboy among several other prominent magazines, and became a reality star with her own bisexual dating show. Tila's name was everywhere, as she took the world by storm with her socialite status. However, in the years that followed, her life was nothing but a controversy. In fact, nowadays she's a whole different person from the one we knew in the 2000s. So whatever happened to Tila Tequila? We have a lot to talk about today, trust me legend, I'm genuinely fascinated with her story. Only on Vitaly Space. But before we get started, quick reminder. Legend, please subscribe to this channel, cause apparently 60% of people that watch my videos are not subscribed, which is a crime against humanity. I'm gonna send y'all a cease and desist. Do it now. But before we get started, this video is sponsored by HelloFresh. If you're busy this summer like I am, but you still wanna eat well, as well as save money, HelloFresh is here to help you. HelloFresh is America's #1 meal kit. The thing I love the most about it is that HelloFresh has the biggest menu. You can choose from 45 plus chef-crafted recipes every week. Whether it's a calorie-smart meals, protein meals, or even a low-carb options, HelloFresh has you covered. Packed with fresh ingredients, everything arrives pre-portioned and straight to your doorstep. Every meal comes on its own package, with the recipe included, which gives you easy instructions on how to make it. By the way, it doesn't take long either. Most of the meals that I select are less than 30 minutes to make, which is perfect for me cause I really value my time. Just choose your recipes and select a delivery date, and HelloFresh handles all the meal planning and the shopping. So all you have to do is open your box of pre-portioned ingredients and get cooking basically. Plus, when you sign up for HelloFresh, you get a free dessert for life. Yes, that sounds too iconic. That means you'll enjoy a totally free dessert item with every single HelloFresh delivery. I'm so here for it, not gonna lie. So legend, do not waste your time and check out HelloFresh today. Just use my link in the description down below, or go to hellofresh.com and use my code POGHF137023 and receive 10 free meals as well as free dessert for life while your subscription is active. Once again, you can find everything in the description box down below, or use the QR code. Definitely Vitaly approved. Tila Tequila is an Asian American model and television personality. She was born in Singapore in October of 1981. Her family fled the country by boat following the end of the war in Vietnam. When she was 1 year old, her family moved to Houston, Texas. Growing up, Tina felt disconnected from her family, and as a result, she has become a rebellious kid. Since she was an immigrant, she experienced every kind of identity crisis possible, as well as struggled to find her place in the world. In the year 2000, she graduated from high school and then enrolled at a college but dropped out without completing her education. Same, to be honest, I can relate. In case you didn't know, I dropped out of my university to basically immigrate to the States. He was so reckless. But anyways, back to Tila. I didn't want to go to college for an actual degree because there is nothing out there I like, besides doing something that involves the entertainment industry. By the way, fun fact, she was nicknamed Tila Tequila by her friends because apparently she was allergic to alcohol. As ironic as it is. Her career as a model began when she posed for a friend's calendar. Later, at the age of 19, she was discovered at one of the malls in Texas by none other than a Playboy scout and was offered the chance to model nude for the magazine. She agreed and successfully did a test photo shoot, eventually relocating to California. And just like that, by 2002, she was featured as Playboy's Cybergirl of the Week, and soon after she became the first ever Asian Cybergirl of the month. A year later, she began pursuing a career in music and even set up a band under the name Beyond Betty Jean. The band eventually broke up, and that same year Tila joined MySpace. After being suspended from Friendster multiple times, I joined MySpace in September of 2003. At that time, no one was on there at all. I felt like a loser, so I mass emailed between 30 to 50,000 people and told them to come over. Everybody joined overnight.
Tila Tequila's page on MySpace.com, you may be in the minority in this country. Tila's page has received 250 million hits. Well, she is the most famous of a new breed of internet celebrities. She is famous because she says so, and also because millions agree with her. Tila poses for magazine covers, she makes appearances, she even has endorsement deals.
I've always had this thing where I wanted attention from everyone. I had something to say. I had a really rough life growing up, so I wanted to just turn all the negative things that happened in my life into positive things, and it just pretty much being a hustler. MySpace is an online community where it's like the biggest website right now in the world. It's an online community. There's like 63 million people right now, and I am one of the most popular girls on there.
I think you are. From our research, I think you are the single most popular girl on MySpace.com, but popular with people you've never met in most cases. Is it weird to get tens, hundreds of thousands of emails from strangers?
I think it's really cool because actually before I got on the show, I just posted a bulletin to them because it's live interaction. So it's live, everyone's watching right now, and I just want to say hi to everyone on MySpace watching me right now, and thank you so much for tuning in with us. I spend about 24 hours a day on there. Pretty much. Well, people are wondering, always asking me, like, how did you get so big on there? Well, it's because I spend that much time in there interacting with everybody. It's like this, my own little city there, you know.
Are you watching the video without liking it again? I caught you red-handed.
Tila Tequila was definitely one of the first ever celebrities to make a name for herself through social media. Let's say MySpace is a high school. I might only have 2 or 3 close friends, but I'm the most popular girl in school. Okay, if this is not the type of energy you're having this summer, I don't know what to tell you. By 2006, she had the most viewed profile on MySpace, with a blend of sexy pictures, oversharing bulletins, and impressive commitment to engaging with her fanbase.
I actually promised them that I would give them a secret little word. Can I do that right now?
Of course you may.
Are you guys enjoying your donkey peanuts tonight? It's inside jokes.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds pretty appealing.
It's an inside
Tila.
joke for my fans and I
bet it is.
And just like that, Tila has become the web's biggest sex symbol. The year 2006 was very productive for the socialite career-wise. First of all, she had been signed to the Will.i.am record label, but despite this major label signing, she decided to release her debut single independently through iTunes, because apparently she wanted to become successful in music by herself, without a huge corporation support. She also self-funded the music video, check it out. But despite her huge online following, the single failed to enter the Billboard Hot 100 and received pretty mixed reviews from music critics.
Hold up, you see me laughing? You think that is a joke? I'ma start harassing.
It only sold 13,000 copies in its first week, and to be honest, it's their loss, cause in my humble opinion, it's a f***ing bop.
If you ever hurt me, I'll fucking kill you.
Now that Tila had a huge following on MySpace, in 2007 she was given a reality dating show, A Shot of Love with Tila Tequila, produced by MTV, where she admitted that she's bisexual. Now that's the shock value for the 2000s.
But what you don't know about me is that I am bisexual. My whole life I've had my heart broken by both men and women.
In the show, men and women competed for Tila's attention and affection. The show was very similar to all the other dating shows on television at the time. Raunchy, fake, and overdramatic.
Your shot at love has ended.
And obviously, they all had to live in a lavish mansion where the only activities are drinking, fucking and sleeping. But it's Tila's sexuality that made the show different from the others, and more significant to say the least.
I'm a bisexual. Oh. Yeah! After today, those of you who remain will be moving in my crib with me.
In fact, she was one of the first ever bisexual personalities on television. I know, Tila Tequila may not have been a perfect representation for LGBT community, but she definitely played a significant role in pushing ideas about sexuality to the forefront of television that were not previously visible. And I mean, the ratings speak for themselves. The show was a smash hit with over 6.2 million viewers per episode, which at the time was MTV's most watched series. As a result, the show was extended for 2 more seasons. However, that same year, Fox News made a shocking statement, claiming that Tila's bisexuality is nothing but a scam. Tila has had a boyfriend for over a year and she's not really bi. In response, Tila denied the claims.
You know what? People can say whatever they want about me. My whole life I have been judged. So that's nothing new to me, so I don't feel the need to justify my sexuality to anyone. Back in the day when I was still modeling, people talked shit about me for being lesbian, for shooting sexy pictures with other females, and now I'm too straight. Who's really the confused one here? Definitely not me.
However, 11 years later in 2018, she admitted that the report was true and that she indeed had a boyfriend while the show was filmed.
Ever since I became born again, I really don't think about the past stuff or whatever, because Jesus literally makes you a new creature. You know, I'm literally like two different people. I am literally a clone. This person that you see is not the same person as the Tila Tequila girl that you remember from the past, because she actually died, and they're always bringing up my show from like 10 years ago, A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. And I need to clear that up, because as a matter of fact, I was never bisexual. Dun 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 dun, the truth comes out. I was never bisexual. I was never lesbian. I was never gay. It was all gay for pay. As a matter of fact, when I was filming that reality show, I had a boyfriend. I had a boyfriend for the entire 2 seasons of that show. I was only acting gay for pay, because in Hollywood they require you to defile yourself with gay rituals, homosexual rituals, so that we're no longer children of God. I was never bisexual. I felt very awkward doing it. It was disgusting to me. It was all very planned and set up. It was very overly produced. I did not like any single person on that filthy show. Every single person I thought was a degenerate. I looked at them like, wow, these people are like worse than people who go to Walmart, you know. Nothing against Walmart, because I actually go there too sometimes. You know, these are people just like degenerates who are trying to get famous, and nowhere near anyone I would ever date in real life. As a matter of fact, my boyfriend at the time was a Ford supermodel. And so it was a vast difference from, you know, the guys that I dated at that time to these filthy degenerates on the show just hired for television ratings, you know, like Jersey Shore type of filth. It's disgusting. So I felt like, wow, Tila, what are you doing? You're not even lesbian. You're not bisexual. These girls are nasty as hell. You know, in real life, I would not even give you two seconds of my day. You know, me back then, you know. Even me now, you know, I wouldn't date anyone like that.
Yep, this is what reality TV do to you. But we'll get back to it later. For now, let's get back to the year 2007. That year, Tequila released her second single, Stripper Friends. But unfortunately, it also failed to chart, selling less than 1,000 copies in its first week. And once again, I don't know about you, but I still listen to it sometimes. And the music video is a chef's kiss. Now, let's get to the year 2009. Sadly, it would mark the beginning of Tila's public downfall. That year, Tila began dating the NFL star Sean Merriman. On September 6th, around 4 o'clock in the morning, San Diego Police Department received a call from a woman who claimed that she was choked and thrown to the ground by her boyfriend when she tried to leave his place. And that woman was Tila Tequila. Merriman was arrested the same day, but didn't face any criminal charges, saying that he was only trying to protect Tila from leaving his home, who he described as intoxicated. Soon after, she sued Merriman for a whopping $1.5 million, but eventually the case was dropped due to insufficient evidence. While talking about Tila's controversies, I just cannot ignore the Casey Johnson saga. That same year, in 2009, Tila began dating Casey Johnson, the heiress to the Johnson & Johnson empire.
Welcome to my home in Bel Air. We're going down to the pool area.
As one of 3 siblings, Casey will likely inherit at least $1 billion. But the best part of being heir to the Johnson & Johnson fortune? Baby powder with your name on it.
From the moment they met, the connection was said to be instant, and right off the bat, they claimed they were madly in love. And let me tell you, this unexpected romance took the world by surprise when Casey proposed to Tila in December of 2009.
We just hated each other through gossip. When people talk about someone, you have preconceived judgments, Tequila says. But one day I texted and she was the cutest thing ever. She was nothing I had envisioned. I thought, I cannot believe this is the Casey Johnson people used to tell me about.
They quickly moved in together, and it wasn't long until marriage came into the picture. One night she comes over and she was so nervous. I was like, what's wrong with you? Calm down, Tila recalls. She was so nervous and so cute. And finally, she pulled out this fat ring that I had never seen before.
Someone's sporting a new diamond sparkler, but, Tila Tequila?
10 carats.
10. So who's a lucky lady?
Oh, yeah. Coming from the heirs, it can't be fake. Okay?
Yep, the reality star is getting hitched to Johnson & Johnson heiress, Casey Johnson. The happy couple blew kisses on the red carpet and opened up about their relationship, even a little too much, you could say.
She's not gonna have apple juice, but I'm gonna have apple juice. But I'm gonna have some other kind of juice later tonight. That's how it started. I had a girlfriend who used to date her, and so now my ex-girlfriend is her ex-girlfriend. Now I'm dating my ex's ex-girlfriend, which is her.
Please can't come to the question.
However, their love story was tragically short-lived, as Casey, who struggled with diabetes, passed away in January 2010.
Not even a week into the new year, and tragedy strikes again. Casey Johnson, heiress to the Johnson & Johnson empire, has died. According to police, officers responded to her Los Angeles home where paramedics had already pronounced her dead. The 30-year-old gained celebrity as the girlfriend of Tila Tequila, a reality TV star known mainly from MTV's A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. Tequila is devastated by her loss and on her Twitter page wrote, "Everyone, please pray for my wifey, Casey Johnson. She has passed away. Thank you all for your love and support, but I will be offline to be with family." While the cause of death is still under investigation, we do know Johnson suffered from diabetes since childhood and carried insulin syringes with her at all times.
Can you please not have this on?
At that time, Tila was in Texas visiting her family, and when the tragedy happened, she went a whole day without hearing from Johnson. At first I thought sometimes she likes to sleep in till 5 p.m. She has done that before and that freaks me out. Then I thought maybe she was mad at me, or I thought she was with the Hiltons. But after calling friends to check up on Casey, she learned terrible news. I booked the flight home right then. I was in shock.
Good Lord.
Wow, look at the happy shoppers.
Oh, yeah. Spent a lot of money on her daughter.
Good.
And then I'm gonna be pregnant soon.
So we're hearing here, are they rumors that are going on about what happened, Casey?
About what?
About this robbery, theft, this...
No, there's no rumors, no comment. Yeah, no comment. There are nobodies.
Okay.
We don't comment on whores.
Okay, good.
We leave home.
Since Casey's passing, people close to her have criticized Tila, claiming she was a bad influence and exploited Casey for attention before and after her passing.
She keeps tweeting about her grief and her wifey, but we know she's just using Casey's death for her own publicity. It's disgusting, said a friend. We all want Casey to be remembered as a classy girl, not as somebody connected with someone like Tila. The truth is that if Tila did really care about Casey, where was she when Casey was truly in need? When Casey was on her own before New Year?
But Tila went on to defend herself on her blog.
I was the only one who was constantly checking on my wifey because I knew something was wrong, she tweeted. I was out of town to meet my brother. I have all the text messages to prove it.
There's even a video where Nikki Hilton and Bijou Phillips, who were close friends to Casey, came over to Tila's place to pick up Johnson's belongings and the dogs that were staying with her. In response, Tila called the cops on the girls.
Nick, you got a dog?
No, stand back.
You got a dog too? Nikki, do you have a warm chow and water for the dogs? You guys have anything in my size that would fit on that rack?
Tila, how you doing?
Tila, why are they taking the dogs? Why are they taking the dogs, Tila? Tila. Alright, you're on the road.
Did you love the dogs already?
Why are they taking Casey from
Was Casey living here or was she was living here?
Are you gonna try to get the dogs back?
No, because they're putting the dogs out. They're putting the dogs out?
As in down?
Tila, did you say they're putting the dogs down? Yeah. Putting them to sleep? Why? Because they're gonna bury it with a... Is this true? Are you going to have the dogs put to sleep? No?
Bye, Bijou.
Oh, wait, here. They don't care about the dog food. Tila, does this upset you? They don't care. I'm telling you, they don't care.
Why? They don't care, Tila. That's all right, babe. Tila. It's okay, Tila. Tila, come here. Let's go. We're with you, Tila. What happened, Tila? Tila, come here. Tell us what happened.
They just want to put the dog out to sleep. Is Nikki taking the dogs to Casey's parents?
My opinion, from what I believe, no, she's going to keep the dogs. Because the dogs belong to Casey, which was a good friend of hers.
Do you know why Tila was saying that they're going to put him to sleep, or something about putting to sleep?
She wasn't saying that she feared that would happen.
3 days after the tragedy, paparazzi took this bizarre video of Tila at her doorstep. Boundaries, we don't know them. In the video, you can see that her behavior is very concerning, to say the least.
Will you just come out and give us a little statement?
I've been grieving a little bit. I wasn't expecting guys.
How are you feeling?
What's your fondest memory of Casey?
I can't answer questions, but you can take.
Do you have any upcoming projects that you want to talk about?
Yeah, I can talk about upcoming projects.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I have the new music.
Alright. What kind?
Releasing an album?
But I can't talk about either. Because you guys might cut that up and make me look like...
No, we won't make you look bad, Tila.
I'm not doing interviews. I just want to do Larry King. Hi, Larry.
Alright.
Keeping my mouth shut for you.
It's very nice.
you.
Can I get a nice smile right here? Right here?
You're so beautiful.
So
wow, gorgeous.
Great.
I haven't eaten yet, but I got it. Sweet Sean.
Let's see your flat belly.
Beautiful.
Do you think you're going to go be able to go to the funeral?
I can't talk about that.
And that was only the beginning of Tila's public concerning behavior. More so, I feel like Casey's passing was the point that Tila never recovered from. In June of 2010, she posted a very disturbing photo on her Twitter account, on which we can see her bloody arm, as well as the following tweet to go along with it.
Jane was just here. She tried to kill me. Blood everywhere. Everything in my room is shattered. I woke up with blood all over. Jane tried to kill me. I told you guys I have multiple personalities. I fell asleep and just woke up with blood cuts everywhere.
Just so you know, Jane is her alleged other personality. Her concerning message prompted many fans to call 911, but when the police arrived to check on her, it turned out to be a big joke. In August, she began touring for her extended play under the name Welcome to the Dark Side, and one of the stops was the annual festival Gathering of the Juggalos, where Tila was booed off stage by the angry audience. Okay, I have to admit, as messy as she is, this girl has got some huge balls to actually get through the entire performance in that environment. That same year in 2010, she made a guest appearance in the episode of the show New York Inc. And it would be her last appearance on television, as her relevancy was dying down, slowly but surely.
Wow. The tattoo looks amazing. It just blows away everything else. All the other tattoos I have, I love it. Now I gotta walk around topless everywhere I go so I can show it off.
In March of 2012, Tila was hospitalized after brain aneurysm and prescription drug overdose, which led her to voluntarily check into rehab for 3 months. And from that moment, it would only get worse and worse. That same year, she claimed that she wanted to convert to Judaism.
I just feel like the Jewish people have such a beautiful way about them, and I can't wait to officially be Jewish. Shabbat Shalom.
But that was until 2013, when she posted a photo of herself in a Nazi costume on her Facebook, saying that Hitler was actually quote-unquote a brilliant artist. The fans were not happy, to say the least, but that was only the tip of the iceberg, unfortunately. The next year in 2015, it all seemed to get a little better for the troubled socialite when it was announced that Tila Tequila was making a big television comeback. She was supposed to be a contestant on a Celebrity Big Brother UK, but guess what happened? She didn't even make it to the second episode.
Tila Tequila kicked off Big Brother. The reality star's name made it back in the headlines as she joined the UK's Celebrity Big Brother, but the news quickly turned. She's been kicked off the show, and the reason is bizarre. The 33-year-old was booted over the discovery of a picture she posted online back in December 2013. A picture of Tila in front of Auschwitz wearing a Nazi armband and hat and holding a gun.
But as if that was not enough, she went even further.
Following the New York Times Magazine question to its readers, if you could go back and kill Hitler as a baby, would you? Tila Tequila posted a photo of her baby Isabel on Instagram, sporting none other than this year's hottest Halloween costume, Hitler. The shocking photo was posted alongside a passive apology citing her history of Nazi support. One day when you grow up, you're going to have to apologize for this picture, young lady. It will come back to haunt you. This way, you'll know all the struggles your mama has been through.
Just so you know, I'm skipping on a lot of things. This girl was a walking controversy. Every week, there was either a new scandal or some another appalling statement that she would say. And if I will mention all of them, this video will be 6 hours long, trust me.
Friday night, some attendees and reality star Tila Tequila posed for this picture giving a Nazi-style salute.
In 2017, Tila was suspended from Twitter. No wonder why. But she moved on to another platform, the one and only YouTube. Don't even get me started on this one. On her channel, she claims that she's quote-unquote the hidden bride of Christ. Her videos feel like a fever dream to me. She would go on rants and talk about religious conspiracies, her experience in the industry, and overall showcasing a very strange behavior. I'm gonna show you a compilation of the bizarre things she has said, so you can have your own opinion about it. Check it out.
Chicken head! Pop, pop. Look, I got two. Not one, but two. I'm gonna give y'all a second because you lazy chicken heads gotta wake up first. I don't know what time it is. I done been had these pop, 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 bam, boom, AK-47s. Why didn't y'all hoes didn't show up? All they do is talk shit, like hide behind anonymous accounts, like, Tila Tequila, please go check up on her, she's in danger. Come to my address, ho. I'm whispering a little bit because Annabelle's sleeping. I done knocked her out. Father God says, since this world is created in my image, and since I am the queen of the dark world, the queen of the darknesses, and you know, this my personality, it manifested in the black community because they black, you know what I'm saying? They're black, so it manifested on the earth as black people acting this way, but really, it was me first because I done created y'all. You were created in my image. Oh, the reason why Father God said it's all good the way I am is because he said he hates what this world has done to the church and you know, his church. Like, I am the church. I am the church. The church is his wife, and I'm the one who comes to teach y'all everything. Like, he's so angry that he's like, wifey, I need you to go down there and just kill everybody.
So I wanted to baptize these children for God's kingdom, and they said yes, but the grandma came over here and told them they cannot be baptized. I have the water ready and everything, and they're really sweet children of God, so I just want to make this testimony.
Mama said no. Can we get baptized tomorrow?
Well, your mom is trying not... You don't care about their salvation, ma'am?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't try to make this on... I don't care about nothing that's going on with the Lord.
See, you're hurting their hearts.
No, I just don't want to hear argue because I don't like arguments.
I know, but the devil doesn't want y'all to be saved, but God's trying to save y'all too.
Who the devil?
The devil are the ones who don't want God's children to be baptized. What? Then why don't you want them to be baptized, ma'am? I'm about to baptize them right now. I am the church.
No,
the Lord says, Peter, you are the church, and on this church I will build the church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against you.
You're not a pastor.
I am. I'm the church. The gates of hell shall not prevail against me.
Why are you scared?
As you can tell, nowadays she seems to maintain some quite concerning beliefs. Every single social media account she creates keeps getting suspended, and I think we'll know why. Her last activity was in October of 2023, when she posted a video apologizing for her past actions, explaining that she was quote-unquote under severe demonic possession. But sadly I was not able to find this reposted video, cause nowadays it's all deleted. But I feel like at this point nobody takes herself or her actions seriously anymore, cause she has said way too many appalling things in the past and people kind of just gave up on Tila Tequila. The damage has been done, let's be honest here. As far as I know, nowadays she doesn't have any public social media accounts, at least not that I know of. Tila Tequila is undoubtedly a notorious example of a person who was chewed up and spit out by Hollywood. In many of my videos I usually give you guys my final take on a certain subject, but today I'm struggling to say the least. To be honest, we don't know what kind of person she is behind the scenes, and I don't think she knows who she is herself either, according to her multiple personality videos. But one thing I know for sure, Tila has become an insanely hateful person, and her constant racism proves it. It's definitely for the better that nowadays she doesn't have a platform, and I hope that one day things will get better for her, and she finally finds her peace. She clearly needs it.